Hey guys, so today we're gonna go looking at my plants that I keep in my room and some of my go-to stones that I also keep that are also really great just to have in your household and enjoy the plants. Hey guys, so we're gonna start off with my aloe plant. That is my nice big guy with the gold and white pot, and he's actually in bloom right now, and it's not too common that aloes bloom. But that tall stems coming out of them, those are their flowers, and kind of nice to see because, like I said, it's not super common, so it's kind of neat. I've had 2 flowers out of him, and I've had him for about three or 4 years now, and I took him from a little baby sprout from one of my family members, aloe, and he's filling in that pot really well. He was in a smaller pot and now he's growing a lot and coming out really nicely. I do pick him quite a few times each season. Aloe is great for sunburns or any burns from like cooking or in your kitchen. Also, if you just have sensitive skin, sometimes like with hay fever, if you get any rashes, it can be quite cooling. And yeah, so aloe is such a great plant to have in your house. They're also really easy to take care of, which is nice. I water him about twice a week in the summer and maybe once every 2 weeks in the winter. They don't need a lot of attention, which is really nice. So if you're scared of killing a plant, try with a little aloe first and see how that goes. Up next, we have my succulent. I have quite a few of these little guys. This one I bought at a local artist that was at a farmer's market thing that I went to a couple months ago. She made the concrete pot, which is super cute. He's doing really well. Yeah, I actually just pruned him not too long ago. So with oh my god, I want to keep calling them cacti, with succulents. For pruning, you just need to pull the leaves underneath if they do get a little bit dry out. And then they just keep on growing. They're really nice as well. I use a mister for him. He likes to be in different kind of rooms. I was having trouble with him for a little bit, but now he's getting really nice. I often have him by my desk, by the window. I can also keep him in my bathroom sometimes, just add a little bit of color. Yeah, they're not super finicky, but you do have to make sure that you do prune them or else they get kind of moody with you. Up next I have this guy. He's actually brand new. I just bought him this weekend in that pot. I got him in Westboro. Great little area for florists and plant shops and unique little things. He's in basic ivy. He's called a full green ivy. So he won't get a lot of white like an English ivy or veining too much within the leaves. I love his little his little crazy right now. I can't wait for him to grow some more. Once he grows a little bit, I'll probably put him on my bookshelf. And with some other plants over there that I'll bring you to next. But they're also really great as houseplants. The light that he needs is like a dim light, so what's perfect is he's not directly in front of a window. He's quite far away from my window, but he does get sunlight, but it's not too harsh. And I love that new pot. It's so cute. So we're gonna travel a little bit. Hello. Alright, so this is my bookshelf. And the one plant I have 2 plants on here, but I'm really gonna focus on one, and it is my peace lily. He's coming in just lovely. I got him this year at around Easter. He was dying when I got him, but now he's back to life, and he was a lot smaller. He did have a couple flowers. Right now he's not in bloom though, but his greens are coming in really nicely. He also likes kind of dim sunlight, so being over here in a little bit of a corner, he's okay with that. And I water him once a week, and he's just awesome. I love that pot too. Super cute. I think I got that pot at Winners or something. Super easy. But lilies are great. They're not super finicky, like I said, so another great indoor plant. other plant I have on my bookshelf is my rose bush. I'm trying to bring him back to life. He hasn't been doing the greatest. I think I'm just going to plant him in the garden, but we'll see. He isn't made, this one specifically for indoor, but he's not doing the best. He did bloom and then died completely. He's starting to get green again though, so hopefully that gets all sorted out. So another plant that I keep in my bedroom is this little aloe. He is from my other aloe plant. Focus. There we go. He's from my other aloe plant. They were just little sprouts from him that weren't doing too well, so I put them in this nice concrete pot that's beside my bed, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of life there. I forgot about this guy. He's another couple of my succulents. Actually have a piece peeled beside the pot, you can see right now. He wasn't doing the best, so I plucked him and seeing if I can re-root them afterwards. So you just keep them in the sun for a couple of days and they'll grow roots, and then you can repot them. He likes lots of sun, so I keep him nice and bright on my desk. And there's another guy in there, and he's also a succulent, and they're just really cute together with some rocks. Okay, so to start off with my rock collection, we're going to start with my Himalayan salt lamps that I have. I've had these for at least 10 years, the big one. I got it when I was a teenager, and my small one I got a couple years ago. I find they really do help with kind of calming a room, especially if you're super stressed. So during exam times or if I'm doing major projects, I like to have these on. Mine are actually tea lights though, so I don't sleep with them on, obviously. But you can buy them in a lamp format, which can apparently improve your sleeping patterns. What's also really nice about these guys and kind of neat is that they release a negative ion, which helps balance positive and negative ions in your room. So some people say that it helps with like purifying your air and the energies in your room. They're also really gorgeous, I find. So if you need that extra calming, some people like them for meditation, or if you're just a really anxious person like me, sometimes they're nice to just have around, and they're gorgeous to look at. I love having them in my decor in my room. I keep one on my bookshelf and one on my desk here, and they're just really, really nice, and they're inexpensive, so pretty easy to get. Okay, so next we have one of my favorite quartz clusters that I have. I keep a lot of quartz around. I also wear them a lot as jewelry, so I'll wrap them or I'll buy pieces from local artists. Quartz is pretty much like the master stone, especially for chakra healing and just basic stone beliefs. What's nice about this guy is he's great size, so I move him a lot around in my room. Sometimes I have him on my desk, other times I have him by my bedside. A lot of times I just keep him by a candle on my bookshelf. Yeah, so the reason why I love quartz is it's like kind of believed that because it's the master stone, it can help with either clearing your head or grounding yourself, and in heightening the other energies and aspects and kind of beliefs in other stones' values. So, for example, if you have a piece of labradorite that you wear all the time, but you also wear with a piece of quartz, apparently it's supposed to heighten the labradorite effects. So up next we have 2 pieces of peacock aura, also known as calicuprite. I don't know if I say those right. Rock names are kind of like plant names. They're kind of hard to say or pronounce. I grabbed these 2 pieces just to compare them. So you can see that this guy has a lot of blue and a lot of purples, and he's super duper shiny. Whereas this piece is more purple. It's a deep, deep purple, and it has a little bit of gold, depending on the light. Let me get that better in focus. Depending on the light, so you can kind of see that better now. So he's a lot more purpley. They're both great pieces. They're also part of chakra healing. used for balancing a lot of times, so, and also used on your third eye. So if that's something you're into, you totally grab one of those guys. They're also just gorgeous pieces. I wish I had a necklace of this, or a ring, because they're just amazing, amazing, super colorful, and just super fun pieces. So this guy is a piece of amethyst that I have. He's quite gorgeous. He's just a little cluster that I like to keep around. What's nice about amethyst is, interesting fact, it comes from the word not intoxicated in Greek. So naturally a lot of people think it helps with stomach problems, and kind of people that deal with drug abuse or alcohol abuse. It's also just like known for helping cleanse yourself. They're just gorgeous pieces. I know a lot of people that aren't really into like stones or stuff like that, but they just love a nice piece of amethyst. You can get them in so many different shapes and sizes too. I wear a necklace commonly, actually I'm wearing it today, with it. But you can also get them in like big stone clusters. A lot of people use them in their decor in their living rooms, or on bookshelves. And they're just, yeah, they're really great. They're also a birth month stone. So if you're that lucky month and you like purple, you benefited from that. Okay, to finish off my top stones of my stone collection right now is a piece of labradorite. I love labradorite. If I could have it in every piece of jewelry, I totally would. Or if I could buy like a slab of it and have the money, I would. They're gorgeous pieces. Their kind of values also are, they help with creativity. If you're going through any changes, or you kind of slumped in like a writer's block, a lot of times people use it when certain changing events happen in your life. So if you're starting a new job, or big events coming up like a wedding, kind of life-changing things, it's good to keep around. He's quite big. I don't keep him in my pockets or anything, but he is a great add to any collection. I do keep him on my bookshelf. I wish I had a bigger piece, but they are a little bit pricier. But they come in so many different colors. Sometimes you get more gold, sometimes you get more blue, even sometimes a little bit of like purple hues with them. Definitely a good piece to add to your collection if you are a rock collector. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy my video on my little plants and my rocks. And if you have any questions, please comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks guys!